You guys, she had it out for me. She wanted me to fail her class.
I know you like to lay low. I've been peeping what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, car, no cable.
What's up, lovely little babies? My name is Madison Leilani Robinson, and this is my channel. So, for today's video, we will be doing a story time of my awful, horrible, life-ruining witch of an 8th grade teacher. So, I had this teacher in 8th grade, first of all, and if you're picking on kids that are no older than 12, 13, and 14, you got problems. You got issues. Get some help. Like, ugh. Anyways, I did not start off the year with this teacher. I started off with another teacher. We're going to call my old teacher Miss S. So I started off the year with Miss S, and I was in her class for a good 3 months before I switched to, I don't know what to call my other teacher. I'm going to call her Miss K. So I was in Miss S's class for 3 months, and I was doing well in that class. I had a C in her class, and disclaimer, I'm not good at math. And I know people are like, no, it's not that you're not good at math. Like, no, I'm not good at math. Anyways, I had a C in Miss S's class all of first semester. Semester lasts like 3 months. Don't I? It's weird. I know. And I was doing good in her class. I was learning. I was doing my homework. I was getting good grades on the test. I actually had a connection with this teacher. And I had Miss K, but I had her third period. I had 2 math classes. That's how bad at math I was. And I had Miss K, and Miss K was like, oh, you should switch to my class, you know. It would be easier since I have you for this period. I could have you for the period before, too. I had math second period, and I had Miss K third period. And so I was like, oh, no, it's okay. I already, I'm settled in my class. I understand the work. It's good, and I got it. It's better for me. And so she was like, oh, okay. Then part 2 of first semester comes around, and I find out that Miss K had went to the lady who does schedules and all that and asked for me to be switched into her class. Female, what are you doing? Chill out. So I got my new schedule in first period, and I was like, what is this garbage? What? No. I'm not going to class. I'm calling my mom. I always call my mom. Anyways, I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not being in your class. I don't even like you for third period. You're weird. You're crazy. I kid you not, you guys. She winked at her student. She'd be like, good job. What? You cougar, get out of here. Nasty. Yeah, I was like, okay, this is not okay. So I went and I waited in the office. As soon as the bell for first period ended, I was like, no, someone get me the register classes schedule, lady, because we're not doing this. We're not doing this, ma'am. I waited half of first period. Each class was 45 minutes long. And she was like, oh, well, we just feel it would be better for you to be in that class. No, it wouldn't. Listen to me. I'm the one in the class. I'm the one who has to learn the material. Ooh, I was heated, you guys. So the next day, I walked into the second period class with Miss K, the math class. So I walked in, and I'm already annoyed. I'm already like, I don't want to be in this class. I don't like her. I don't know anybody in here. But I did. I know my friend Nani. She was in that class. But I was like, I don't want to be in this class. I need to be in that class. That class helps me. I learn in that class. I'm actually doing my work in that class. And so I walk in, and first off, she's barking like a dog at her students. Where did I take it? Excuse me? Like, she's yelling at everybody. Everyone's just looking terrified, / bored, / annoyed, / what time does the bell ring? Because I'm not here for this. So after she's finished yelling at all her students, she's like, oh, hi, Madison. You crazy female. How did you switch moods like that? Oh, no. oh no, I'm already not here for this. I'm already throwing in the towel. I'm done. So I'm like, oh, hi, Mrs. K. She's like, I missed you yesterday. The feeling is not mutual, sis. I was just so heated with her. I just did not want to be in her class. So I sat down and I took out my math book. And as soon as I opened my page, she's like, what are you doing? What? You said open your book. What? So she was like, no, Madison, you haven't been here. You have to wait to learn the material. I feel like you could have said that at a level 3. You were at a level 10. You could have said that at a level 3. It was not that hard. It was not that serious. But yeah, so I'm in her class for a few months. I'm like, you know what? It's not good because she was nice to me for like the rest of that week. And then come Monday morning, she's yelling at me and doing all this. But then she wants to still be nice to me in third period. Like, no, you don't get to have an attitude in second period and then have another attitude in third period. It doesn't work like that, ma'am. Come with that same attitude, have that same energy. So I'm just in her class and I'm like, you know what? I'm telling my mom, no, I can't do this. I can't be in her class. I didn't understand her work. I didn't understand the homework. I was not doing well on tests. I had a D in her class. I had a C plus in her other class, in Miss S's class. But in Miss K's class, I had a D. I was failing. I was failing because this teacher refused to teach me and wanted to yell instead of teach and take her time. Patience is virtue. If you are going to be a teacher, you have to be patient with your students. You can't just yell at them and expect them to understand the work. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Okay. Anyways, I went home. I told my mom, and I was like, well, just give it a little bit of time. It's probably just because you liked your other class better. And I was like, that is not the reason. I promise that is not the reason. But then I told my mom that she yelled at me. She was like, okay, we're going to the school tomorrow. I will be there at 8 a.m. I was like, thank you, mother. Yes. So my mom went and talked to the schedule lady and talked to Miss K. And of course, Miss K was like, what? I would never do such a thing to Madison. I like having her in my class. The door. Exit. So we had a meeting and Miss K was like, Madison, why do you feel like this? I'm sorry if I haven't been helpful to your needs and all this other stuff. And I was just sitting up here like, sis, ma'am, you have not been helpful to anything. The only way I learned in that class is when my classmates or like the people I sat next to would help me with the homework or help me with the class work, the study guide, and all that stuff. You did not help me with anything. And then this one day, it was a regular class day, but I was wearing like some shorts. They weren't like booty shorts. They were just like some little shorts. And there were 2 guys in my class. There was like a bunch of guys that I sat in the back. Like they would sat right here and I sat right here. So we were like kind of close. And so she was like, okay, everyone get out your calculator. And I went bent down to get my calculator. And then all the guys were like, ooh, Madison, okay, I'll see you, and all this other stuff. And I guess she was heated because no one ever wanted her. She wasn't cute. And she was hating. No, I'm just kidding. No, but she was mad. She was in her feelings over something. I still don't know what she was in her feelings over. And basically she was like, Madison, please get off of the floor. You're being extremely inappropriate. And I was like, but you asked us to get our calculators, and I was getting my calculator. And she was like, well, just please get back into your seat. We can really fight. Oh yeah, she really gonna get mad at me because I'm doing what you asked me to do. And then she emailed my mom and was like, Madison does not pay attention in class. Madison flirts with the boys in the class. Madison gets very easily distracted. Madison is very flirtatious. How? You have issues. And so basically, I can't talk. Basically, I ended that class with the D. I did not like her. She was rude to me. No one liked that teacher. And she was just horrible. And I really hope one day she realizes that she is not meant to be a teacher. Well, that is all for today's video, you guys. If you want me to do something else, comment down below. Don't forget to share and like. And remember, may you have a blessed today, tomorrow, and life. Bye.